Okay, today we're going to be chopping up some veggies for a stir fry, and I thought I'd just talk about some knife skills that I've learned over the years, and I'll let you know about some of the tips and tricks. First things first, under your chopping board, either get something that's non-slip like this or a wet tea towel, just so your chopping board doesn't slip when you're cutting on it. Second tip is need a sharp knife. To get a sharp knife, either use stones. I'll do another video on that down the track. For the home cook, this is all you need, a 300 and 1000 grit stone. I've also got a 3000 and a 10,000 grit stone. The higher the grade, the smoother the stone is. So that's really smooth. Also, another thing to keep your knives sharp are honing steels. This one is a Victorinox one, and this one is a finer grade FDIC version. Okay, so if you have a honing steel at home, what you want to do is have your knife on an angle between 17 and 20 degrees, and just run your knife downwards along the honing steel, just to keep that edge. And obviously, if you've been doing it over time, you can do it a lot faster. But just go slow at first so you don't cut yourself. Okay. So the reason why you want a sharp knife is so the knife actually cuts through the food. If you've got a blunt knife, you'll start cutting into your food and your food will slip away, and that's when you can get knife cuts. So also, in relation to having a sharp knife, if you have a blunt knife and you do end up cutting yourself, the cut will be a lot worse than if the knife was sharp, and it'll take a lot longer to heal because it won't be a clean cut. In relation to dicing an onion, what you want to do is make some incisions down the top of the onion to the end, but don't cut all the way through the end part. And you can either make 1 to 2 incisions this way, like that, and then just slowly cut downwards. And that's how, pretty easy way to dice an onion at home. Any leftover bits you can either just chop it up or chuck it in a stock pot. Another tip in relation to knife cutting, curl your index finger over and just run your knife, have your knife running on the first knuckle above your fingernail, and just have it curled over, so wherever your knife is, it's never going to cut your actual finger. So if you can see there, it's always against my finger, and you'll never cut your finger. and it's the same principle as if you're going to use the knife to rock and chop. Have your finger curled over and angle your knife slightly to the opposite way your finger is, and just slowly rock it off the front of the knife to the back. So get your pan nice and hot, some olive oil or any sort of oil. Add your denser vegetables first, so carrots, capsicum, and onion. Just add a little bit of salt and pepper. Add the broccoli, and zucchini, Just diced up some chicken, marinated in a bit of hoisin sauce. We'll add that now. So add a bit of sesame oil. Soy sauce. Add the remainder of the chili. Some hoisin sauce. And a teaspoon of sambal oelek, which is just a chili paste. Add all your greens. Alrighty, let's try this. A little bit of chicken, a little bit of veg, a little bit of rice. Enjoy.